Bonjour, Kevin here again with another edition of the Travelling Welsh Breed. Where am I today? Well, in case you didn't recognise this beautiful place behind me, I am in Bastia, or Bastia, however you actually say it, on the island of Corsica. Okay, now one thing to note about this place, okay, I don't know what the collective word is for the locals of Bastia, but I'm pretty sure they're not called Bastians, okay? That's just one thing to put out there now. Why have I come here? Well, I've made the annual football pilgrimage to watch Stade Malib Caen, my favourite French football team, newly relegated to the third tier, okay, which is not good. But we have come here to watch the game. The game is tomorrow night. But this place is stunning. Corsica is not the easiest place to get to from the UK, I've got to admit, but it is well worth the visit. It's absolutely beautiful. We've got a lovely hotel, okay, the Hotel Riviera, the Hotel Riviera, which I'm going to show you around in a moment or two, okay? In fact, let's just go there now. So here we are outside the Hotel Riviera or Riviera Hotel, depending on which version of the signage you're looking at. We stayed here last night, had a really comfortable night's sleep. It's quite a quirky place. It's kind of got that backstreet hotel sort of feel to it when you get in this traditional old steps. It's like something out of an old movie. The reception area is quite dark, but the people there are friendly. I got to be honest, the manager, we had a bit of a ding dong. Monsieur Booking.com, he had a problem in as much as we booked a room for three with 3 beds. Booking.com told him 3 people, 2 beds, and he was very keen for us to understand that it was Booking.com. And to be fair, it was. He made sure I looked at his reservation screen. And so we did have a bit of a thing there, but we found a workaround, and actually it was great. Okay, the room has got its quirk, the place has got its quirks. It's got possibly the world's smallest elevator, and it's got some these old hotel sort of stairways and all the rest of it. But the room was lovely. Okay, let's go and take you inside and show you where we stayed. Okay, so here we go. Let's get round to our room. 308. I've got to be honest, this light doesn't always stay on, okay, to be honest with you, but here we go, room 308. Who's in the house? Oh, and there we go, just to prove a point. Okay. Bonjour. Bonjour indeed. Okay, so here's the room we have. Now you might look at this, the bed setup. That's what I was saying earlier, that we had a bit of a palaver. This is kind of how we got round it, and it worked. To be fair, the mattresses were really comfortable. Had a good night's sleep. But yeah, we got a bit of storage space there. Okay, Roger doesn't come included. We have to bring in our own Rog. Bonjour. Look at this. This is the one view out. You know, you got the park down there, and look at that. I think you can make that out the hilltops, the mountains, I should say, covered in cloud actually, but just a lovely setting. I'll show you the other window, in a moment. But the bathroom, if you wouldn't mind, sir, please. Okay. Oh, last year we didn't have to remind him; we just did it. But look, I mean, this bathroom is lovely. You know, you've got this lovely walk-in shower. Okay, shower room, bathroom, whatever you want to call it. The sink is lovely. There's lots of space in there. That was a really good shower this morning. Fair play, I have to say. If there was one criticism of the room as the setup, it's down here. You look, you'll see there's a charging point, and that was the only charging point. So it was a bit like musical chairs for charging up your devices. Here, we were all sort of sharing and everything. And if I can just, Rog, can I just get to the window a sec, please? That's like, marvelous, thank you. Well, happy gets there, marvelous. So just to show you the other view. Okay, there we are. Look, what a lovely. As I said, just through there. I think you just see the top of the ferry. Oh, if I turn that way, you can most certainly see the ferry. That's how close we are. This is really well set. And so there we go. That's this room at this rather quirky little hotel that we found. Perfectly comfortable and perfectly doable. Maybe not for a long stay, but certainly for a night or two. go. That's this year's football trip done and dusted. Another wonderful experience here in Bastia in Corsica. We've had a very quirky hotel to stay in and a lovely time looking around. We hope you've enjoyed it. And listen, if you're new to the channel, please like, please subscribe, please leave us a comment and do all the other sort of YouTubey things that you're supposed to do in order to get the most of these experiences. But as always, until next time, safe travels,
sweet dreams, and God bless.
Au revoir from here in Corsica.